Sharks got pummeled tonight to the Detroit Red Wings by a final score of 6-2 in Detroit. I mean, past two games, Sharks are allowing way too many goals. And, yeah, I mean, 8 goals allowed last game and now 6. And, James Reimer, he was doing really good at the beginning of the season. And, really not even that, like he's been doing good ever since the beginning of the season until, just it seems like a couple starts ago, he's been declining. And he allowed 4 goals just out of 24 shots. I mean, that's way too many. He was 20 of 24. So the Sharks put in Aiden Hill, who allowed 2 goals, and he's been looking terrible also. So, similar to last season, it's like the Sharks are a capable team of winning games, especially they should be, considering that they're playing a team like the Red Wings or the Penguins who have similar win count to them. But, the goaltending being very lackluster and struggling is what's bringing them down. Yeah, 6-2. That's way too many. For the Red Wings, they had a really good game from P.S. Suter and Tyler Bertuzzi. They both had 2 goals each and in the effort. And, yeah, the Sharks just didn't look strong at all. I mean, 6-2, that's a really big victory. The Sharks, they played okay towards the beginning of this game. They had, a goal in the second and a goal in the third. It's really the second period's defense that was really bad. They allowed 3 goals in that period. They allowed a goal in every period at least. But yeah, for the Sharks, the only goals from them came from Jasper Weatherby got the first one. He had a pretty good game. He's been spent time in and out of the AHL with the Barracuda, and I like him as a player. He's pretty good. And Alexander Barabanov also got a goal. The Sharks, not to mention also, and not to make excuses for them or anything, but they're also kind of shorthanded. They've had a lot of guys on the COVID list, such as Logan Couture. I'm pretty sure Rudolph Balcers has also been out for some time now. And so, yeah, Barabanov got a pretty nice goal as well, and that one was in the third. But, I mean, at that point, the game's already over. Like I said, Larkin got a goal for the Red Wings. Bertuzzi got 2 goals, and Lindstrom got 2 assists, no goals for him. P.S. Suter got 2 goals, and Robbie Fabry got a goal as well. For the Wings, they had Nedeljkovic in net, and he was 24 of 26, 93 save percentage. Pretty good in my books, especially you're playing a team like the Sharks that are more offensive heavy than defensive heavy. Sharks are also, I'm pretty sure, missing Mario Ferraro, which is a pretty big loss on the defensive end. So yeah, I mean, geez, the Sharks have lost their last 2 in kind of embarrassing fashion. I mean, even though last game was hopeful towards the end that they could come back, it's still embarrassing to give up 6 goals in the first period. And in this one, they didn't take as much of a beating early on, which is something they have been enduring lately. But, the second period was awful, and it really just put them out of it. And, yeah, I mean, the Wings look like a scrappy team in this. Detroit, their power play was actually kind of slow early on, but then they got it to go. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a team that I don't really consider super good, but they got, pretty good game tonight. And they had shorthanded goals from Tyler Bertuzzi, and the P.S. Suter goals were just seconds apart shorthanded. How do you allow 2 shorthanded goals just seconds apart? 37 seconds apart to be exact. Yeah, I mean, the Red Wings just look good. I got to give them credit. And, the Sharks, they continue the road trip. They're just looking sloppy. They're looking slow. And I don't know. I'm not happy with the way they're playing. And it's definitely taking a toll on them. They're going to play the Sabres. They beat them earlier this year, so hopefully they can beat them again. It'll be in Buffalo. And, they're still sick. The Sharks are still 6th in the division. They're really tied for 6th and 7th with the Canucks. I mean, like I said, they're 10 points back of first. Like, this division, I feel like is kind of up for grabs because you have a bunch of, like, up-and-coming teams, kind of like the Ducks. Flames, I feel like, are kind of, gaining steam and whatnot, but I don't think the Sharks are going to have what it takes if they can't win, or even make it close in these types of situations. And the goaltending is absolutely atrocious. A couple weeks ago, James Reimer, I thought, was an outstanding goalie, and now he's playing terribly. That being said, he could be in a rough patch. I'll cut him some slack maybe, but I just think it's hard to watch. So yeah, that'll do it. 6-2 Red Wings, and Sharks fall to 17-16-1, right around the 500 mark. And I think they're a tiny bit above 500, obviously. And the Red Wings moved to 16-15-3. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys later. Go Sharks.